talk positive?
Yes.
You like to talk positive?
I do like to talk positive.
I like to talk positive. Great to be joined by starting left tackle for the Buffalo Bills, Dion Dawkins, kid from Rahway. How you doing, man?
What's up, man? How you doing today?
We are fantastic. Good to have a Jersey guy on the show. Nice to have you.
Of course, Jason can't pronounce Rahway. You want to try it one more time?
I can't pronounce anything.
Come on, man.
I'm a South Jersey kid.
I'm a Jersey City guy, so
I screw
know.
up North Jersey names all the time. Don't worry, I'm good like that.
Oh, good.
Dion, it's great to have you on. You played your college ball at Temple here in the city, and you're coming back to do some great things. And we want to talk about that. We want to talk a little bit about your career. And so we'll start with the community side, and then we'll get to the football side. Tell us about what's going on with Dion's Dreamers and how this is your thing that you're carrying out every day.
Man, Dion's Dreamers is evolving slowly. But kind of fastly. You know, I was always a people person. I enjoy making people smile. And when Dion's Dreamers first was born, it was during COVID, so I really couldn't be hands-on with the kids and the people who I wanted to be on hands with because of COVID, and nobody really knew what was really like going on. So it kind of steered in its own direction. But as of now, I just been trying to just jump into communities that made me, which was Rahway, Philly, and Buffalo. And with those cities, I just been trying to give back to the real core people there that make Philly and make Rahway and make Jersey.
You know, you just mentioned 3 places that are known for the Big C community. And so what made you want to do Dion Dreamers, and what motivated you to give back to the communities that you're in?
Well, it wasn't really a motivation, man. It was just it was just love. It was just what's right. Without those places, I wouldn't be me, and I wouldn't be in a position that I'm in to even give back in the way that I could. And it's simply just doing how my heart feels and doing what's best that me and my team come up with, and we think is honestly the right approach.
All right. Well, we had, I don't know if you know this, but we had on one of your offensive line buddies about a month and a half ago, Ryan Bates. And okay. It seems like your team spends a lot of time giving back to the community and using your platform for positive. And from what I've read about you is that you seem really proud of the organization you're part of and the way that they act in community and the way they look for character guys. What is it about Buffalo and about the Buffalo Bills organization that brings out the best in people?
Well, Buffalo and the organization in itself, simply, they truly allow you to be yourself. Coming in and from Philly, I was just a kid with blonde hair and frosted tips that came in and was talking about snow. And nobody had no idea what it was, but they didn't frown upon it. They said, well, look, this is our new guy, and we're going to ride with him. And they've been riding with me ever since. And they allow every player that comes through those doors and signs on that paper that they are allowed to be their true self, and they are allowed to express themselves in the ways that they express themselves. We got guys on our team that write poetry, that writes music, that sings, that draws, that shoots arrows, that does all type of stuff. And the ownership allows us to just be us. And that's one thing that I can, harp on, that I can definitely say is not the same way everywhere else in the country.
Does the whole team at least come together for buffalo wings?
Look at you.
Shoot, absolutely. And it's always blue cheese over ranch. I'm going to tell you that right now.
All right. Well, then I got, so you've been in Philly, you've been in Buffalo. Cheesesteak
yes,
or buffalo wings?
Oh, God.
You can't do me. I'm like that. That's 2 different types of food.
Jeff asked the hard-hitting. Jeff asked the hard. Yes, Jeff asked the hard-hitting food questions.
but I'm gonna definitely say this. I'm gonna say wings can definitely be an appetizer, and cheesesteak can definitely be an entree.
You
My
have
man.
You have a political career when
My
you are
man,
done with
look,
football.
I sit on a fence all day long on this show. Well played there. I appreciate that answer. I wanted to ask you, you've been in the area. You've seen passionate fan bases. Tell me about Bills Mafia.
Bills Mafia is one in its own, man. It's just it's the most craziest fan base in the world, honestly. Like, Bills Mafia is basically a fan base that feels like they are a fan base of a college team, almost like where it feels like I'm playing in an SEC game for Alabama. Like, the Mafia just rides for you, man. Like, they truly just ride for you. They are truly it. They are crazy in every good way possible. They jump through tables. They set things on fire. They try to do it the safest way and that they could possibly do it to express themselves. And that goes back into the circle of expressing yourself and being accepted for expressing yourself. The Bills Mafia expressed herself by shooting ketchup and mustard and jumping through freaking tables, and nobody frowns at
What
it.
a waste of ketchup and mustard.
What a waste, right? Like if you have burgers and hot dogs, like, you can just hold your burger up and get a nice little, you feel me?
I'm going to look for the Instagram live of you jumping through tables for sure.
For sure.
I did want to ask you, what's it like to play with and protect Josh Allen? I mean, he's a rising star in the NFL, and you get to go there and keep him safe through the game. What's that like for you?
Well, Josh Allen is amazing, and truly that. He's I call him a big kid, but he's like my little brother, and he's growing, man. He's growing fast. It's extremely fun, but sometimes it's hard because you never know where he's going to be because he's always running around and jumping over people and stiff-arming guys. But Josh is Josh, and I couldn't be any more happier and protect a kid that has the fire and the passion that he does to just want to win. And Josh is truly Josh, man, and I'm rocking with him till the end of this thing.
So, you talk about being a kid. What's it like when an offensive lineman catches 2 touchdown passes? I saw Cole Beasley say, your skills, you're a little guy in a big guy's body. I think his calves are the size of my waist. Dude is a freak athlete. What's it like when an offensive lineman catches a touchdown, and what was your celebration like?
Man, catching a touchdown is a childhood dream. You dream about catching touchdowns like when you're a kid. Like, nobody dreams about, I want to be the best blocker. Like, no, everybody dreams about catching touchdowns, running into the end zone, scoring and dancing. And I'm one of those guys, and from Jersey, and from everybody that's from Jersey or knows like the East Coast, like we dance and we're not afraid to dance. So if I ever get in the end zone for these next years, you're going to continue to see me move my feet. And that's one thing that I take very, very seriously, and I will always, do my dance while I'm in the end zone, putting points up on the board.
We talked to the OG in Icky Woods a while back about his end zone dance. Do you actually work it out beforehand?
Honestly, the thought is there. Yes, so I would lie if I say that it's not. So the thought is definitely there, but I can say this. Even with the thought, like, sometimes the emotion just takes over you and you just do whatever your body feels like needs to be done.
One of the things that we noticed about you was the fact that you've been a captain on the last 2 Bills teams. In talking to lots of players, being a captain means a lot, and there's a lot of responsibility in the locker room. What was it like for you to be named as a captain, and how seriously do you take it?
Well, I take it extremely serious. I'm for the people, and I take it very, very serious that my teammates can come to me and open up and speak. And I think that that's one thing about being a captain, is being a person that a lot of different characters and a lot of different personalities can relate to. Not only the dominance factor of being a captain, it goes more into depth with how you can relay and give off information to grown men. And I take it extremely serious. And I cherish every moment that I have that C on my chest. There's a lot of people in the NFL that don't get the opportunity to wear it, and I'm blessed and truly honored to be able to wear it for those 2 seasons, like so far that I've had it.
Before we get back and finish with the event at Temple that you have going on, I got to ask, I mentioned you're big on Instagram Live. You had somebody ask about officiating their wedding. Now, I know you couldn't do that because of COVID, but you still made it special. One, you ever think you get that ask? And two, what was that like to be able to participate in your own way?
Man, I would have never thought in any year that somebody would ask me to be in their wedding from a fan base. But that's just Buffalo, man. And from hearing that, you know, that was kind of like heaven's gates, because there's so many other people that like that have asked. And I feel so bad because I want to, you know, make everybody's wedding special. But, you know, for the reality, and I can't for everybody. But it's truly an honor to even be looked at as somebody that somebody even wants to be at their wedding, like as a celebrity guest or whatever the aura of it is. But, you know, it's just like, it just shows why Buffalo is so special and how much the football team and the sports teams in Buffalo mean to the community. And I'm just honored to be one of those guys where people can relate to, smile at, laugh at, and love on.
Well, tomorrow we're honored to have you back in our community. Can you tell us what you're going to be doing tomorrow and what we all can do to help you out? Yeah. Not just tomorrow, but going forward.
Well, we can start with tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm having a food drive at my alma mater, Temple University on 10th and Diamond, where it'll literally be like a drive-through. There's going to be tables set up on the side of the road, and for anybody who needs a meal, they can just come, grab bags, go through the express line, and have a car full of groceries for free. And like whether you need it, whether you want to come and grab it and bring it to somebody who can't get there and pick it up, come on down and pick it up. And definitely it goes further than you would ever know. Like, there's so many people that are out here that are struggling and that are afraid to open up and tell the world that they're like struggling because of the look of what it might like look like. And if people like would just understand that the world isn't perfect and people make mistakes and the world is extremely hard, like everybody can use a helping hand. And that's literally a helping hand. But if you want to help in the future, just go to Dion's Dreamers. There's tabs where you can donate and volunteer and just track along what I'm doing next and what me and my team is doing next to get this thing done and for this world to kind of be just a pinch of a better place.
Dion Dawkins, we look forward to spreading the word about all the stuff you're doing and look forward to hopefully keeping in touch as you go forward doing great things. Thanks so much for giving us some time.
Hey. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it so much. You guys stay safe, and definitely blue cheese over ranch if you ever make it up to Buffalo.
We're coming.
And, enjoy.
I love how you brought it back to food. Have a great one.
For sure. Adios.